very good morning to all you faithful viewers of the Breakfast Club. You're with me, Lakshmi Appadorai, and in this beautiful morning in the studio we have with us Mr. Ian Barrow, who is the Managing Director of DoubleTree Hilton. Thank you so much for being with us in the studio, Ian.
Thank you.
You see, we've got cookies ready, warm cookies.
Things, yeah.
Yes, we're going to talk about these cookies in a bit. Ian, before we go on to the cookies, do introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about DoubleTree Hilton.
Sure. I guess start off, obviously, I'm the General Manager of the hotel, and we opened the hotel in August last year, so still quite a new baby as we think of it. And I came here about 8 months before the opening, and obviously really sort of trying to set up the team, get everything ready, do the training and prepare the team. So been a fantastic time, and obviously fantastic being in Malaysia.
So that means you've just been in Malaysia like 8 months before that, so this is just about a year plus now.
Just over a year, yeah.
How do you like Malaysia?
I love it, love it. Unfortunately, you know, you'd love to be able to explore a lot more of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful country, lots of things to see. But
there's tons to check out. And being in this industry, I mean, you're going to be affiliated more and more with our places to visit, our touristic sites and all that. So glad to have you in Malaysia and to have DoubleTree Hilton in Kuala Lumpur. Tell us about the brand DoubleTree by Hilton. You have branches all over the world, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the brand, we're part of the Hilton family.
Right.
And the Hilton family is quite a famous name in terms of hospitality, and really started by Conrad Hilton. And his famous saying is to, there's the cookies looking beautiful.
Yeah.
And his famous quote is to fill the earth with the light and warmth of hospitality.
Yes.
And I think it's a great way to sort of start. And as a brand, we started about 40 years ago in the States, and really have grown internationally, and we are the first DoubleTree by Hilton in Southeast Asia. So,
amazing,
very exciting.
Amazing. So proud to have you guys here. Now these cookies, seriously, this is the trademark right now of DoubleTree, isn't it?
This is our icon. This is very much our icon. This is actually the 25th anniversary this year of the cookies, and it's a secret recipe. So if I tell you now, I have to kill myself. But no, it is a standard recipe we have worldwide.
Right.
And it really started, I mean, the goal of the cookies was really as an unexpected welcome, you know, as you check into a hotel, what nicer gesture than to say, welcome
Nothing
to
like
DoubleTree.
A nice warm welcome, and we Malaysians, we love our good food and our confectionaries, and it's a beautiful welcome.
Yeah, it works very well, and, you know, obviously it's an American sort of style of cookie, but it works so well in Asia, and yeah, feedback we have is fantastic. So,
sweet things always go down very well, Malaysians. I'm going to take a taste of this. I really have to make everyone jealous because I want them to go to a hotel. Look at the size of this cookie. I'm going to take a bite. Do you want to have one with me?
Sure. I'll steal one away. I think we split that one. How about split that one?
Don't want to get diabetes and all that, you know, but this is, look at the texture. It's chewy. I love chewy cookies. Okay, I don't want to look all, you know, greedy on that, so I'm just going to take a little bite. It's really good.
So one of the things about the cookie is that on check-in, we actually have warmers at reception. So as it comes out, we offer it, and it comes straight out of the warmer. So yeah. So
these are not warmed yet, but if you're lucky enough, like me, to get one of these tins, just warm it up a little bit in the microwave, and it's got nuts in it. It's packed with chocolate chips. You have to go to DoubleTree just to try this at the least now, isn't it? We heard that your swimming pool, besides the cookies, I'm going to continue eating this. The swimming pool has got salt water. Now that's a really interesting feature about your facility. Tell us more about how you came about with this idea.
Well, I think obviously the advantage of being a new hotel, you're looking around to sort of really, you know, make sure that the facilities are the best that are available in the world in terms of technology and everything else. Saltwater pool is a lot healthier. It's a lot better for your skin.
It is.
Obviously, you don't have the chlorine problems. So in terms of maintaining it as well, making sure it's safe, it's easier.
Sure.
So it works really well. And in the pool area, we've got saltwater pool. We've got a great gym that's overlooking the pool.
Nice.
We've got our Italian restaurant and the ballroom. So it's a great setting as well.
And the salt water as well, it's like a natural antiseptic. It keeps the pool clean, and your facilities are fantastic. And it's right in the center of KL. What is so special about DoubleTree Hilton, and how is it different from other hotels, you know.
Well,
Besides it being strategic, of course, you know.
Well, obviously our location is fantastic,
fantastic.
But as a brand, I think what really makes us special is very much the philosophy or the personality of the brand. As I say, we're part of the Hilton brand. There's actually 10 brands in total.
Right.
But what sets us a little bit different, not just Hilton brands, but all the other brands, I think the philosophy or the personality of the brand is very much about warm, friendly, caring. And we do that in a way of different ways, but the main thing is really about the training. And working with the team, and it's really about service. So the idea is that it's not about a scripted plan that you must do it this way or do it this way. It should be relaxed, and that the staff as well as the guests relax and enjoy.
It should be a case of when someone comes to the hotel and they're extremely overwhelmed. Oh my gosh, I'm in like a 7-star hotel. You want to feel warm, welcome, and of course with a beautiful welcome like the cookies and everything. You know, it's not just too extravagant, but it feels very homely and nice. And of course, your USP is customer service. That's so important with hotels, and I'm already feeling it. You have a great restaurant on that note called Makan Kitchen. We've been hearing a lot about this restaurant. Tell us why.
Makan Kitchen is our showpiece restaurant. The design and the concept of it obviously took a lot of planning, and the team put a huge amount of effort in. But what makes it special, it has 3 completely separate live show kitchens. So you have a Chinese show kitchen, which also does some Peranakan style. You have the Malay kitchen, and a lot of items has a show area where you're actually cooking live a range of different items, satays and noodles, etc. You have a Indian section, which also does some iban, and you have kristang. So there's actually 6 different cuisines that we're cooking, and every area has its own style and decor is unique.
Right.
So you're not only can you sit in the Chinese area and really feel that you're enjoying the Chinese food with this Peranakan and other dishes, then you can move to another area, try different food, be in a different environment. So it's rather unique, and we're really proud. I think we are the only true all Malaysian restaurants.
It's very Satu Malaysia, right? So
absolutely.
I can like go there and have like my entree at the Peranakan, then my main course, you know, probably at the Chinese, and have an Indian dessert. Indian dessert's very sweet as well, but there you go. It's a Satu Malaysia concept going on, and this whole live kitchen concept, it's something very new to Malaysia. I've only seen a couple around in KL, and you've got 3. So that means while they're dining, they can actually see what's going on in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
So it's an experience. You know, while you're there eating, you actually get to see how your food's being prepared. And the other thing about live kitchens, isn't it? You see how they're preparing the food, so they can't really cheat with the cleanliness and things like that. So
this is it. It's a great way. I mean, the idea is the kitchen's very much in front of you. You can walk all the way around it, and there's parts of our kitchen where you actually walk through it.
It's nice, isn't it?
So, as you say, from a cleanliness point of view, from a hygiene, but also, as you say, seeing it being cooked. And it's also good for the team because that gives them the opportunity to explain to people about this particular dish what's the origins of it, and this particular recipe. Malaysians are very fanatical about food, but this particular recipe might have come from their family or from one particular area. So it works very well.
It does.
And it's not just for foreigners coming in. Obviously, Malaysians are fanatical.
We love our food.
Absolutely. So it's worked very well. We're very proud of it, and as I say, still got promotions and other things that will keep going throughout the year.
Tell us more. In August this year, you're celebrating your first anniversary, and that coincides with Ramadan. So tell us, what is there in store for us with this at DoubleTree?
We have a range of different promotions happening, and we constantly sort of try and do things, because obviously we have not just Mykhan Kitchen, we also have Tosca, our Italian restaurant next to the poolside. We have Food Store and the Cellar Door. So there's all sorts of opportunities for us to do some fun things, and I think that's one of, again, our personality is trying to have a bit of fun as well. So we've got promotions in Makan Kitchen looking at Penang food, particularly Penang Food Festival. So which is another iconic food location. So we've got some things happening there, but we've got a range of promotions, and probably the best way is for people to see it is to keep in touch on Facebook. Obviously we're very active.
You have your websites. So if you guys want to check out more about DoubleTree Hilton in KL, you can check out their websites. There is www.kl.doubletreebyhilton.com, and there's also the Facebook page, which is the best way to find out about our networkings, where to go, what to eat. It's at www.facebook.com/DoubleTreeKL. There you go. We have the websites. So, as a general manager of a hotel, Ian, what would you look forward to? I mean, I know you're a general manager, right? But when you're going somewhere else, another hotel, it's a different country, a different hotel, there's a separation there. What do you look for on a personal level? Not from the viewpoint of a business or, I mean, a business person running a hotel, but as a customer.
Well, I think I'm the same as everybody else. You go somewhere and obviously you want to be able to enjoy, relax. And I think when you go and obviously when you work in hotels, you look at something different. And there's a lot of innovation in hotels.
It's constantly evolving, this hotel industry, yeah.
And it's great. You go to somewhere and, as I say, maybe it's the type of food, the way it's presented, or the rooms. And there's thousands of new things happening. So I love to travel. I mean, I grew up traveling and it's... I'm lucky that's my life. Yeah.
Could you share with us some memorable events that's taken place in DoubleTree so far? It is definitely a chosen venue because it's very strategic. Share with us a little bit more on what are the functions, the kind of functions that have become favourites in DoubleTree so far.
Well, we've been the host hotel for quite a few sporting events this year.
Right.
WTA, the women's tennis, Malaysian Open that was on. We've also been involved in the Masters football, again, the host hotel for that. We've worked with, the Maybank Open, the golf, will be the official hotel for that. The Formula Drift, we were the host hotel for that.
Very sportsman quality with DoubleTree. Well, you must love sports yourself.
I do, but at the end of the day, it's a great way because you can have fun.
It is.
And obviously bring in the type of personalities that come in with sports.
Yeah.
The Football Masters was a lot of fun. But then you have the other side of activities. We did the first brides race. We believe it's the first brides race in Southeast Asia.
Interesting.
Which was a huge amount of fun. And,
as long as it brings people together, it's amazing, isn't it? And unfortunately, that's all the time we have this morning. Thank you so much for being with us. And you guys have to check it out. These cookies are mine, so if you want yours, make sure you go to DoubleTree Hilton. Thank you so much, Ian. It's been a pleasure having you in the studio.
Thanks very much. Thanks,
that's all for the Breakfast Club this morning. You're with me, Lakshmi Appadorai, signing off. Stay tuned tomorrow morning, same time, live.